Hey everybody, Coach Michael here. Just a quick insomnia insight. I was talking with a client this week, and um, she said that she was starting to get back to playing piano that she had done when she was younger, and she kind of like rediscovered that talent and that enjoyment she has playing piano, and she was doing that at night when she was awake, and she said it really was a great thing. She really liked it, made her feel comfortable. She really enjoyed it, kind of getting into it. She felt more creative at night, and that kind of activity really lends itself well, doing music. So it got me thinking that when someone's awake at night, they really kind of have two choices. So choice number one, decision number one, if you're awake at night, is you have to decide, are you going to stay in bed or leave the bed? That's kind of like the first decision, right? So it really doesn't matter what you do. What matters is whether or not you're trying to force your sleep. So in bed or out of bed, it doesn't matter, but you kind of think if you're in bed and the lights off and you're trying to make yourself sleep, that's not going to be a successful strategy in the long run. So the first decision is whether or not you should stay in bed, but it doesn't matter. You can sit up in bed, do some reading, watch a little TV, something you like to do, or you can leave the bed, go somewhere else, a different part of your house or where you live, and do something you enjoy there. It's really up to you. Okay, it's not a strict thing. So it's whatever makes you more comfortable. And it's cold often at night, and so a lot of people like to stay in bed, but don't stay flat and just trying. So you want to sit up and do something you enjoy. Okay, so that can be simple activity, just something simple but make sure you enjoy it. Or you can leave the bed, go out into another place in your where you live and do something you enjoy there. And the other big decision is trying to get back to sleep or doing the opposite. And so trying is, it can be you in bed with the light off, trying mentally, getting back to sleep, gotta sleep, gotta do the mental pretzel thing, you gotta think a certain way and all this kind of stuff, or breathe a certain way, or some people, they get out of bed and they pace the halls. They think it's going to kind of tire them out, or they get the biggest book they can find that looks like the most boring book they have, and they just open it up to the middle and they start reading, trying to bore themselves. Or they try to do odd things like tapping their fingers in a certain sequence, or listening to a specific thing. All of these things, we call them efforts. That won't work. So trying to do something specific doesn't work. Or the other choice you can make is to do the opposite of that. And the opposite of that would be something you enjoy. Most people, I'm assuming, don't enjoy looking in the middle of the biggest book they can find to try to bore themselves. That doesn't sound really enjoying. Or, breathing can be nice and enjoying, but, it's not something you really feel like you can do for a long time and really, really like enjoy it. It's nice, but enjoying it, like doing a craft or doing a reading a book you like, or watching a movie you like, or something like that, is the better decision there. So it's really kind of like the opposite of trying. And that leads me full circle to that client that I was working with who started to rediscover piano. And I just thought, that's a really interesting thing. And I just love hearing things like that, because the mind does get kind of creative at night, and you can do something that kind of lends itself well to that, and maybe find more enjoyment out of that. So I just wanted to share that little interaction I had with a client, and encourage everyone, when you're awake at night, your decisions, either stay in bed or leave the bed, doesn't matter as long as you're not trying to force yourself to sleep. And the other is to not try to make yourself sleep in any specific way. All you can do is enjoy the time. It's like the opposite of trying. Enjoy the time that you are awake at night to as much degree, to the degree that you can. It's easier said than done. I understand that, but you can kind of think about it a little bit and plan ahead, and try to have something ready to go. So insomnia really does go away when you can enjoy wake time at night. That's kind of in that natto kind of state, when you're enjoying the time that you're awake at night. Okay, just want to share that little insight there. Have a great day, everybody. See you later.